Oh, hey there. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I truly believe you're meant to be here. So hit that subscribe. I figured with the news of Ironman changing age group qualification systems, don't mind my messy room. I'm doing laundry and washing the sheets and stuff. So there's a mess back there. Don't mind that. Anyways, Ironman changed the age group qualification system. Did you see it? Let's talk about it. All right, some may think it's good, some may think it's bad. I've seen a lot of confusion on it. So I'm going to shout a little summary of my own mind of what I get from it, and also tell you what my opinion is on it. And that's all this is. It's my opinion, because Ironman's a business and they are going to make their rules and they're going to do what they're going to do, and I can decide whether or not to partake in that business, which I am this year, running my third Ironman and trying to get an 11-hour time, and it's looking good. So let's think about this. Let's think about this qualification right here. I got it up on my tablet. That's why I'm holding this like that. So essentially we all hollered, because if it went back to old formatting of women Kona, men, women in Kona, both on the same day, the split was going to be back to maybe 25% of Kona being women. And this, of course, is age group. This is outside the professionals. So maybe that being women, and then the other 80%, 70 or 85%, 75% being men. And that's a huge difference. And the reason they have that is because, well, that's what the participation is. Mind you, again, like I said, they're not putting time or energy anymore into women because they said they did enough, right? So that was kind of aggravating. So what this gives a chance is for a pool of athletes, because that's what triathletes are, to all have an equal chance, or at least what seems like an equal chance at getting two world championships. So before, like I said, it was based on the participation of that age group. So of course there was a lot more men participating than women. Now here's a little summary of what I am getting from it. So if you are in first place in your age group in a race, they are going to qualify you to Kona, man or woman. First place will get it. If for some reason first place has already been given it at another race, two, they don't want it, or they pass it up, or whatever it may be, then it will go to second place and third place, so on, just not so on, third place. If third place doesn't want the qualification, it's going to go into the general pool. And that's how the rest of the qualifiers of age groupers are going to qualify, the general pool. This general pool is going to have a bunch of people in it or all of the people in it that race, and they're going to be rated based on their race time that day and compared to other people in their age group over the years. So they're going to take that metric and they're going to make a number. They made the number. There's a chart. I might screenshot this instead, but they made this number and they're going to rate that person's time based on that number. They're going to think of it as when your professors in college or high school graded on a curve, right? So if you got a C, but everybody's average grade was a C minus, you got a little bump up. If you got a B, but everybody's average grade was an A, you got a little bump up. So they're going to grade you on a curve, essentially. And what this is going to do is put people in rank. So based on their actual time and the effort they put in and the actual athleticism of that athlete. So in the past, we have seen, because of the amount of of male athletes there were, a 15th place age grouper sometimes qualified for Kona because it rolled down. That's how many people were allotted because of the amount of them that ran. But that 15th place age grouper might have ran a 15:30, which for a 50, 60, 70, 80-year-old graded on a curve might be great. But for a 30-year-old, there's women that were in their age group between 1st and 10th place that all beat that man's time. So they're going to grade you on a curve, and your time might go up or down depending on that. And then you'll get a time, or you'll get placed in this list. And so many people in their age group then will qualify, whether you are male or female. Like I said, the math of it is where a lot of people are getting confused, but they did the chart. They're going to do the work. The idea behind it, and you should get excited about it, not just be like, this is too complicated, is that they're not limiting females just based on their participation. Sometimes words are hard. So they're not going to limit the females based on that. So that way, with this numbering and the math that they've already done, we're going to be looking at 35 to 45% female. They're not 100% sure yet because they don't know what the numbers are going to look this year, which is a huge difference between 15 and 20%, guys. So, and it should be that way. A man in 30th place shouldn't be going to Kona in that age group if a woman in 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th place beat their time. It's as simple as that. That's pretty cool. That puts you on this even playing ground where you get to qualify based on that. So that's my thoughts. Opinion on it, like I said, I don't want you to think that it's complicated. It is a business. They're going to make their rules. So that's my opinion always. And I can say whether or not I want to go along with those rules by participating in their events. But in the end, I'm super stoked because it's going to give, I was like, I'm not going to come in first place, probably in my age group. I'm going to be somewhere in the top 10 if I get 11 hours, which gives me a chance of qualifying for Kona. Now, will I accept a place to Kona this year? I don't know. With the way the economy is, money, I might not have that opportunity. But here nor there, being given the opportunity is the good part. So, or being able to, in the sense of, if I get 11 hours, there's a lot of men in my age group that are finishing after that time, and they were going to be given that opportunity before me. So I think it's pretty cool. The 70.3 age group qualifications are a little bit different. You're going to have to check those out because I'm not a huge 70.3er. I might do some in the future. I have a goal of doing, if they have it, whenever I get to do it, I want to do Ohio's because I was raised there. I know Cedar Point very well. I want to do Wilmington's in North Carolina's 70.3 because that was on my list. Before I volunteered for that race multiple times before it became an Ironman, before Ironman bought out a local race company's race there. So that 70.3 is definitely on my list. I lived there for 8 years. I volunteered for it, and then I got sick and wasn't able to do the race. So, yeah, I just thought I'd throw in my little 2 cents about the new qualifications. What do you guys think? Drop it in the comments. I think it's looking up. So, yeah, I had a little bit of vlogging from yesterday, not a whole lot. So I'm going to drop this here. I love you. I will check in with you very, very soon. Oh, hey there. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, I truly believe you're meant to be here. So hit that subscribe. I'm out here motivating as much as I can. I got an hour 10 low heart rate run, zone 2. Should get about 6 miles in that hour 10. Probably be close enough to go toward it if I don't get the 6 miles in, depending on what my heart rate does today. Yeah, it's there's a nice little breeze. It's just starting to get hot. I was recording another video for TikTok and squinting my eyes like crazy, so you get sunglasses, because yeah. Anyways, I'll check in throughout. Oh, previous 3 miles in, under half of the time, so I think we'll get the 6 miles in for sure, even if it's just a tad bit over. Now that I'm getting hotter, my heart rate's going higher, so I'm gonna eat a goo. Hopefully it doesn't wreck my stomach, and we'll go from there. I am currently in speed walk and clench mode. Yeah, what are we doing? Morning runners who, I don't know, have stomach issues. Jesus, I don't know. I don't want my stomach to limit me. Oh, it's this double-edged sword right now that the faster I walk, the more I have to go to the bathroom. Like the feeling, the urge is there. And Jesus. But then like tiptoeing isn't getting me closer to my house. So I'm gonna check in once I feel better. That was terrible. That was absolutely terrible. This channel might be full of TMI sometimes because this is just life as a 40-something non-professional, my body's doing what it wants, triathlete. I have no clue what caused that. I did eat that gel, so that's gonna probably not happen again. I don't know if it was the gel because I could feel my stomach kind of cramping a little bit before it, but the gel definitely didn't help because within like 10 minutes I was like 2 miles still away from home, and my stomach was like nope, and then nope, and more nope, and yuck. Just yuck. I just spent the last hour getting myself clean and getting the bathroom clean, and I'm sorry, not sorry to share this with you because this is like real life shit, quite literally. So I don't know if it's what I ate last night. I had normal this morning. All that I had was banana and cereal, and I have that all of the time, so I don't think it was that. But damn, my stomach is not happy. Jeez Louise. I'm gonna take a nap because that was exhausting after the puppies eat, and then I'll check in with you in a little bit.